Imagine a pain like that. Imagine a pain like that. Trade comes and goes and he don't text your phone. That probably means that he thinks you a hoe. Oh no. Imagine a pain like that. Imagine a pain like that. Trade comes and goes and he don't text your phone. That probably means that he think you a hoe. Oh no. Imagine a pain like that. Bitch, I feel like Whitney Houston. Imagine a pain like that. Oh wow, what a moment. That is most pleasing to me in my career. A moment that I will never forget. Wake up! Wake up! What the hell are y'all doing? Wake the fuck up. Wake up. Wake up. Dancing with the trade girl. Yes, ma'am! Wake up. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. But first, girl, what's up? Okay, first, bitch, we got to talk really quickly about How to Get Away with Murder. Girl, let's talk about it. If you haven't, just give me a couple minutes for a second. If you haven't seen it, give me a couple minutes. Girl, let me tell you something. I don't know how the fuck they gonna get out of this shit. How the fuck they gonna get out of this shit? Here come Bonnie, old crazy ass, talking about, oh, well, girl, he was calling the warden because they were setting that shit up and I don't know what the fuck going on. Fake tears. And then she somehow got somebody to listen to the fucking phone conversation. And his ass talk, girl, that camera zoomed in on Bonnie like, bitch, on the phone like this. No, she would listen to that shit on the computer. She was like, hey. Tegan is killing me this season. She is everything. I'm saying this season like this ain't the first season she's been on, but Tegan is everything. I'm wondering if Tegan asked why Annalise was with what's her face. I'm wondering if it's because Tegan low-key like has a crush on Annalise. Wouldn't that be weird? But cool. I would like to see it. I would like to see it. Two black queens dragging the fucking justice system. I'm almost done with How to Get Away with Murder. But let me tell you something. The reason why I think the FBI all in their shit is because Annalise Keating won that Supreme Court case, and they're just like, girl, who the fuck is this woman? What's going on? But they already had been suspicions around her ass, but now that she took that shit to the Supreme Court, they're like, sis. You know what I mean? They're digging in that shit. They got motherfucking, girl, who is he? I'm trying to be, thank you. The tilted hammer. Thank you, Taylor Rogers. Damn, what? Okay, yeah, they got light-skin verse trade. They got light-skin mask verse trade in that motherfucking shit, talking about, oh, well, girl, they found out who I am. They found out who I am. Girl, okay, girl, first of all, I don't know what's going on, but I don't know how they're going to get out of this situation. Sam tried to prepare. Okay, yes, ma'am. Let's talk about Normani really quick. Sam Smith. So Sam Smith was staring at the camera. Let me go ahead and just do it. Let me just go ahead and just do it. Bitch, this was Sam Smith. What you say? Bitch, what's the lyrics to that hoe? I wasn't even going out tonight. He was looking at your eyes like, I said, yes, white bottom. You better stare into the camera, bitch. I was like, Sam, who the fuck you looking at? Miss White Bottom, she was dancing with a stranger. I said, okay, bitch, with a little bit of, Sam Smith said, dancing with a stranger. I said, yes. I said, okay. And then Sam Smith, he brought out the bottoms. He brought out the femme queens. You know what I mean? To twirl around a little bit. And I said, okay. Twirling around like holograms and shit, bitch, just moving. I said, okay. You know, so I was getting my life. I was like, okay, it's a little smooth. It's a little smooth. And, bitch, that's exactly what he did. I was screaming at the head tip. That's exactly what he did. He said, I wasn't even going out tonight. I said, okay, all right. Them eyes popped open. I said, oh, bitch, yes, ma'am, Sam Smith, girl. I'm just like, okay, party and play tease. And then, so then I was like, okay, bitch, the good sis did what she had to do. And then I saw that heel, bitch. I wish I had one of my heels out, bitch. Oh, bitch, I saw that heel. I said, the money. Bitch, I love that bitch. That bitch, she moved the heel up a little bit with her foot and shit. I said, okay, bitch, you pressing the gas pedal on my fucking edges, bitch. Yes, God. She was moving that heel, bitch. I said, okay. And then the camera popped up and that bitch was like this. That bitch was like this, bitch. That bitch was like this, bitch. Bitch, that bitch was like this, bitch. I said, yes, ma'am, bitch. You ain't looking, but you looking. How the fuck you ain't looking, but you looking? You ain't looking, but you looking, but you looking, but you ain't looking, but you looking, bitch. Yes, ma'am, bitch. That hoe did the choreo. She said, bitch, and she moved them titties around and shit. I said, bitch. And then she got her ass up and started moving her hair around and shit. I said, okay, what's going on? She doing contemporary dance for you, hoe. Contemporary dance, but make it fashion. You see what I'm saying? Contemporary dance, but hold it up. Contemporary dance, but sex appeal. You see what I'm saying? That's exactly what she gave us. Then she was doing all type of ground choreography. And I was like, girl, you know, and the face was beat. I was just like, girl, what's going on? Smooth ass skin and shit. I said, okay. Eyebrows looking like, okay. I said, bitch. And but the hair, girl, the hair got my life. The hair made me I can't even speak. The hair gave me my motherfucking life, as well as the heels, as well as the body, as well as the outfit, as well as the choreography and the execution of the choreography. Because, you know, sometimes you can have cute choreography, but the girls can't execute it. Normani got up there and did what she had to do. She was twirling around. Okay, she was skating on the fucking on the floor and shit with her booty. You know, it was just all over the place, and I was here for it. Some ballet type of tea. You know what I mean? I was here for it. The video in general was as smooth as a song. It was pretty simple. Now I don't know what trust fund Sam Smith got to be able to have that fucking pretty ass house. Girl, I saw that house and I said, bitch, I probably can't take these tapestries and shit to that house. It probably has to be something a little bit more not juvenile, but that house was so sickening with the glass panes and shit. Y'all see that shit? I was like, okay, all right. So shout out to Normani. Please keep doing it. But I just want the good sis to know that we are waiting for waves. And that's rich coming from my content creator ass who don't like to edit videos. So the good sis says she was editing that whole. So we're gonna give you some time, Normani, but girl, we waiting. What's the tea? Where's the waves at? I'm trying to go surfboarding. Okay. Ooh, girl. Y'all said talk about Tamar. I promise you, I don't usually watch Big Brother. If anything, I will see like some of the short snippets on Twitter. Girl. I always run my mouth, but I tweeted, I said, from what I saw on Big Brother and what I see every day from this woman, I said that Tamar has this big ass, fake ass personality to hide from her own self, to hide the fact that she is insecure as fuck and sensitive, extremely sensitive. From herself. Like, that's what I think. I mean, hey girl, I mean, half the shit she says is stolen from gays. I mean, I don't want to go into that. You really don't want to hear my true feelings on Tamar ass. Cause girl, she will shake the table and be mad when she can't keep her balance. I'm like, girl, you're the one shaking the table. You're the one shaking the table and you're mad at somebody else because your ass can't stand up. I don't understand it. So that's what I'm saying, girl. If you're gonna dish, you gotta take it, sis. Like, I don't understand it. Hey, that's her, that's Tamar, girl. We ain't talking about Tamar right now. Girl, she can do what she got to do. I hope that she she does whatever fulfills her in life, but what fulfills me is not hearing those regurgitated and stolen ass catchphrases that she has going on every time. Let's talk about Terry Crews. I'm going to drag the shit out of DL Hughley. Is that how you fucking pronounce his goddamn name? Girl, we're just gonna call him DL. Because we're just gonna call him Miss DL. Miss DL got onto Twitter and was just basically saying, you know what, Terry Crews, girl, I don't know what you doing all this talking, but you should have beat that man ass for having sexually assaulted you. I don't know what you're over here for. You're acting like your ass is this hard ass nigga, but you're not. And then, I mean, Terry handled that shit. He was just like, you tell me to beat somebody's ass, you know, if they fuck with me. So does that mean that I have to slap the shit out of you? And, you know, there are so many people arguing like, well, girl, you need to slap the shit out of the person who assaulted you. And so there's so many things here that we have to fucking uncover, girl. The first thing is that y'all look at Terry Crews and you automatically, this is from your arguments, from Black people's own arguments, I mean, at least in this situation, y'all looked at this big Black man and expected him automatically to be violent. So now, girl, that's something that y'all gonna have to deal with. That's something that y'all gonna have to unpack. Because you looked at that man, you saw his fucking dark ass skin and his tall ass with his muscles, and you were just like, well, girl, you know what? He didn't beat that nigga. He didn't beat that wigger's ass. He didn't beat that wigger's ass. Like, girl, you automatically expected his ass to be violent. We're good. Yeah. Hey, I'm not talking about no goddamn trip when I say y'all hoes got some unpacking to do, and that's it. Okay. The second thing. If that man, y'all are angry at this man for saying he slapped the shit out of, listen to me, this is the second one. Y'all are angry at this man for saying that he would slap the shit out of DL Hughley ass. Y'all angry at a tweet. But my thing is, what would y'all have done had he actually beat someone's ass for assaulting him, but beat someone's ass? Y'all angry at this man for saying that he'll slap somebody. What would y'all do if he actually did it? That's the second thing. The third thing, if this man had hauled off and beat that wigger's ass, when the cops come, do you think that they're gonna give a fuck? Bitch, they see your big Black ass, they taking your ass to goddamn jail, and then somebody got physical marks on their motherfucking face or whatever, and you're going to jail. So what y'all saying is that y'all wanted this man. Now, however a victim reacts to being abused, girl, that's just how that shit is. You know what I mean? If they decide that they want to beat somebody ass and they deal with the consequences later, that was their motherfucking prerogative. But if this person decided, no, I'm gonna go the other route and drag your ass for corporate filth, you know what I mean? And through the fucking courts and take all your goddamn money, then that's their prerogative as well. So y'all wanted this man to beat this motherfucker's ass. Rich white motherfucker with power and coin, you know what I mean? Coin and access and privilege and pull. Y'all wanted him to beat this man's ass so he could go to jail. Terry Crews could lose his goddamn career, not only his career, but his goddamn family. For just one punch? What is the one punch gonna do? Y'all hoes think this is anime One Punch Man. What is the one punch gonna do? What is that shit gonna do? Tell me what it's gonna do except make your ass. I mean, as I said, if you are being victimized and you decide to punch that nigga, that's fine. But if you just also decide to take it another route, as I said, that's also fine. And Terry Crews, I guess he was thinking about, girl, if I beat this man in this office, girl, it's gonna be a wrap. You know, and he went the route, made the company change their policies, you know, for better, you know, whatever that means, you know, but it's a step forward. And he got his fucking ass dragged. This nigga got his ass dragged. So I don't understand. Like, and this is what we're talking about when we talk about like toxic masculinity. Instead of rallying behind, because y'all hoes claim, hey, what's up? Y'all hoes claim that y'all about the Black community. Y'all claim y'all about the Black community. But why aren't you standing with a Black victim? I don't understand that. And toxic masculinity presents this myth to y'all that if something happens to you, or if you happen to be a victim, you ain't hard no more, or you ain't a man no more, or some shit like that. and in order to get your manhood back, you got to go and be somebody ask for it back. Sis, if you all would define manhood on things that are different from what y'all doing right now, it wouldn't be threatened so often. You know what I mean? You see what I'm saying? And it comes down to even when newborns are brought into this motherfucking world, y'all hosts automatically dress the girl up in pink and the boy up in blue, even though they were vice versa some time ago. But if y'all, and that's just color of clothing. Your masculinity would not be threatened if you didn't base it on shit like fucking color of clothing. So when you see another nigga walk by in pink and shit, y'all hoes, it would not be threatened all the time. If y'all made it, if all you need to do is take these definitions of masculinity off of these stupid ass factors like fucking not crying or some shit, so that y'all niggas will be able to emotionally express yourself, and you wouldn't be having this pent up ass aggression, and y'all hoes wouldn't be committing the most crime. Men commit the fucking most crime. So like, I don't want to hear none of that shit. I don't want to hear none of that shit. Like, and man, I guess so. It's kind of like with the Gillette ad. They were so pissed. They were so pissed. Like, oh fuck, y'all hoes trying to attack masculinity. It's like, no, sis. Toxic masculinity. Yeah, as much as we say toxic masculinity destroys oppressed groups, it also destroys men. Like, so not only are we trying to save ourselves from cishet men, but we trying to save y'all too. Y'all hoes can't even cry. And y'all be out here fucked up. You know what I mean? You can't even communicate. You can't even have a personal relationship. And ain't no fuck romance. I'm talking about friendship. Y'all hoes can't even have that without trying to measure dicks. So we trying to save y'all from y'all own goddamn self. But here y'all go, trying to hold on to the destructive. And oh, there's a fucking attack on masculinity. There's no attack on masculinity. There's an attack on the destructive parts of masculinity, girl. If you want to sag your pants and do what you got to do, sis, and walk around here like you think you somebody's fucking juggernaut, that's your motherfucking prerogative. But we are attacking the toxic forms, the toxic parts of masculinity so that y'all hoes don't suffer. I don't understand what's the difficult part about that shit. Like, y'all, I mean, I don't understand what's so weird about it. What's so weird about trying to make sure that the mentality behind y'all masculinity isn't out here destroying you or anybody else. And that's what y'all, that's what happens when y'all are blaming the victim. Every time, oh shit, every time these allegations come up, y'all immediately want to go blame the victim. And D.L. Hughley, this is not surprising because in an interview in 2012, let me make sure I got it, and then I'm talking about Kim Kardashian ass next. Interview in 2012, I'm not even sure which publication this shit came from. Damn, maybe one of y'all can let me know. But bitch, I be seeing shit, I just grab it. I'm just like, oh bitch, I gotta talk about it. I gotta tell the Asian Army about it. So yeah, I don't know which publication it's from, but in 2012, Mr. D.L. Hughley, the same one who's attacking Terry Crews, had caught this interviewer off guard talking about, I'm sure every father feels the same way that I do about his daughters. I love them, but I don't like them. That's what DL said about his own goddamn daughters, which leads me to my second point that, well, my 100th point, that a lot of times when people talk like D.L. Hughley, and when they're the ones who are abusive, they're the ones who are aggressors, and they are scared that shit, they're getting dragged. When you drag another abuser, it's almost like you dragging them because they know they're abusers too. So they're trying to shut your ass up as quick as possible. They don't want to get held accountable for their fucked up ass actions. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That's what I'll read it. The interviewer was like, really? Really? You don't like women? And Hughley was like, I don't like the way they process. No, I don't. I enjoy their company. I don't like the way that they reason. You can't understand them. He said he's okay. So Martin is the interviewer. Martin, last name of the interviewer. He says, "Black women are messed up?" Question mark. I mean, what? And then okay, so Hewley said, "Well, like the interviewer basically asked, like, what do you like about Black women?" And Hewley said, well, in her ability to kind of tolerate it's her ability to tolerate me. And then he said, B, I've never met an angrier group of people. Like Black women are just angry in general, angry all the time. My assessment out of just in my judgment, you either are in charge or they're in charge. So there's no kind of day that you'll get rest. So let me girl, I'm reading all this shit. I want to find the publication that did that shit. Hold on. But that's how he spoke about the own woman. This is from NPR. NPR. The title of it is D.L. Hewley, Tough Words on Politics and Women. So if you want to, you can go look that up on NPR. Just search it, and it will come up. So he speaks about that. He speaks that way about the woman in his own family. He said that he likes his daughters. He said that he loves his daughters, but he doesn't like them. He said that the reason why the reason he said that Black women tolerate him, their ability to tolerate him, as if he's some type of painful injection. I don't. So yeah, I bring all that up to say that a lot of times when you have these men so viciously attacking the victims, it's because they are abusers themselves. And it's because they are misogynists themselves. And so they just automatically discredit any victims of sexual abuse because that allows them to stay sane while they destroy other people's fucking lives. So yes, that's all I have to say on that. My last topic. Can y'all see it? There we go. My last topic. I'll give you my opinion on Camilla in a minute. Because I'm finding out more and more tea about her, and it's really disappointing. You see that? I know y'all see it. So I read a tweet that said apparently she got her baby hair surgically removed. And then this tweet also said now she's, plastering down her adult hairs like it's a treble clef. You see that? Woo! Girl, let me tell you, that looks like a rat's tail. Now, when I lived in Florida, in West Palm Beach, I would often notice some lizards running around. And sometimes when their tail gets caught, like the salamanders or some shit, it pops off, but they'll grow a new one in a minute. That's exactly what her hair served me. As salamanders, you have to say it properly. Salamander's tail. Salamander's tail. Okay, that's exactly what it's serving me on today. Camilla Harris, I need to speak about you. I don't know what's going on. I want all candidates to speak clearly and precisely about the policies that they will be upholding so that we can vote for their ass or not vote for their ass. I want all candidates to address their past behavior and tell me what the fuck their mindset is right now so that we can investigate and see what the hell y'all talking about. Camilla Harris, years ago, I saw a video of her talking about how businessmen get shit done better than government officials. That is fucking alarming. Somebody, her ass was over here asked on one fucking interview recently regarding her presidential run. And she was asked, what, you know, what's the T? Why should you be fucking qualified? Her ass talking about national security. I'm just like, baby, like, what's going on? There is also an article in the New York Times talking about how worst of all, though, is Miss Harris is a treble clef salamander. You better believe it. This is I think this is an opinion piece. I'm not sure. This is New York Times. Look it up. Worst of all, though, is Miss Harris's record in wrongful conviction cases. Considered George Gage, an electrician with no criminal record who was charged in 1999 with sexually abusing his daughter, who reported the allegations later. The case largely hinged on stepdaughter's testimony, and Mr. Gage was convicted. Afterward, the judge discovered that the prosecutor had unlawfully held back potentially exculpatory evidence, including medical reports indicating that the stepdaughter had been repeatedly untruthful with law enforcement. Her mother even described her as a pathological liar who lives her lies. In 2015, when the case reached the United States Court of Appeals for the Ninth Circuit in San Francisco, Ms. Harris's prosecutors defended the conviction. They pointed out that Mr. Gage, while forced to act as his own lawyer, had not properly raised the legal issue in the lower court as the law required. Hold on. There's other shit. That case is not an outlier. Ms. Harris fought to keep Daniel Larson in prison on a 28-year-to-life sentence for possession of a concealed weapon, even though his trial lawyer was incompetent and there was compelling evidence of his innocence. Relying on a technicality again, Ms. Harris argued that Mr. Larson failed to raise his legal arguments in a timely fashion, but she lost that shit. There's also something she did to someone, and there's, okay, that Mr. Gage guy, the Mr. Gage situation, the judges acknowledged this impediment and sent the case to mediation, a clear signal for Ms. Harris to dismiss the case. When she refused to budge, the court upheld the conviction on that technicality, and Mr. Gage is still currently serving a 70-year prison sentence. So it's just shady shit was being done, and Camilla did respond. As I said, she responded earlier this month talking about, well, girl, I was under state law. I was required by state law to do certain things. That was the first one. The second one is that, you know, prosecutors were making decisions without my knowledge. So it's just, I don't know. I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. And there was this whole thing with her, like, not prosecuting someone who was like doing, was it bank fraud or mortgage fraud or some shit? I don't know. Like, I'm sorry. Because, and words can sound nice and pretty today, and you can tell us about how you're gonna listen to Lemonade at the goddamn cookout, but it's what you do in the office that will count. So, like, y'all gonna have to make your own decision. You need to research. You need to research what she did. You need to research what her office did. You need to research the people that are still in jail because of what she did, and come to your own conclusion on whether or not you will accept the risk of having somebody like that in office. There was also another guy who came out recently, and he's trying to run as an independent, which I think will get him some goddamn clout. Hold on. Is he the goddamn CEO? Oh my God. Is Howard Schultz? Don't tell me Howard Schultz is. Is Howard Schultz the CEO of goddamn Starbucks? Okay, Howard Schultz, American businessman. He was the CEO of Starbucks from 1986 to 2000, and again from 2008 to 2017, as well as executive chairman from 2017 to 2018. He's worth $3.4 billion. Girl, do we fucking need another billionaire? Like, aren't we tired? Aren't we tired? And he's running as an independent. He's trying to say we can't have healthcare for all. It's too expensive. His focus is going to be on the, which I think is a good focus. God damn, I think he's going to. The focus is the $21 trillion, I think, that we are in debt as a country. That's his focus. He's saying that because of Democrats and Republicans' extreme over, like, just mishandling, he's claiming that that's the reason why we have the deficit. So he's another one who's popping up, but I don't trust any of these goddamn. I don't trust any of these goddamn businessmen. I don't. When we're talking about capitalism, we're talking about we're talking about shit like the Fire Festival. They will go in, exploit, come back, sit down on their fucking money, breach that shit through loopholes so they don't have to pay fucking taxes. Like, it's just, I don't trust these businessmen. And what would happen if Trump got a second term? The erosion of our fucking democracy. I'm so serious. I'm so serious. Whatever. If you want to call it a fucking democracy, because this shit is a police state, but whatever. The complete the degradation of checks and balances would happen if Trump got reelected, which is why I want us to pick a strong ass candidate. There are so many people who are criticizing us, criticizing and talking about, oh, well, girl, y'all hoes need to just accept what the fuck we're giving, because if not, Trump is going to get up in the fucking office. Now, I can understand y'all saying that. I can understand y'all saying that if there were only two candidates left and it was Trump and a Democrat that we can't stand. I can understand that. But we're in the beginning stages of this shit. We should vet all these hoes. Like, let's scan through they fucking, their record. Let's see what they stand for. Let's vet all these hoes. We're in the beginning stages. People are just making their announcements. I think that it's perfectly fine to drag these hoes when they need to be dragged and hold them accountable when they need to be held accountable. That's my thing. That's what I believe. But if we're getting to a place where the option is Trump and somebody fucking else, girl, obviously, we're going to go with the one that's less detrimental for our fucking community. You know, just. But in the beginning, I think we should be very strategic and very aware and pay attention to who these people are that are trying to fucking get the office of the United States. I mean, the Oval Office. Like, we should be very, like, educated on it. So, Adrian, can you stand up? We need to see the outfit. If I stand up right now, girl, YouTube would take this shit off. Off the internet. The exploitation of the Bahamian people. Yeah, girl, that Fire Festival shit was disgusting. That shit was, I didn't even watch that whole thing, but just the story about how people were not getting paid. People were working so hard. People had to pull from their goddamn savings to pay their employees. Someone said I would like to see it. Y'all stupid. You know, people weren't allowed to pay people couldn't pay their fucking employees. But, like, as I said on Twitter, this is just capitalism. And it's just that Fire Festival was the one that just got publicized. It's no telling how many companies are going into these islands and these foreign countries, and they're taking advantage of the local businesses that are there, or moving them out, or kicking them out, or buying them out. You know, and so it's just disgusting. It's just disgusting. Y'all some freaks. I'm trying to see something. Y'all stupid. I said, you know, it's messed up when you make Bahamian people angry. Listen, every living soul in the Bahamas was working for fire. Wow. That's crazy. We're gonna, oh God. And then they said Bernie running again. Ooh, they say Bernie running again, girl. Hang it up, girl. We need new, fresh faces. I hope more faces come out and say that they're running. But girl, old white men ain't never got us nowhere except working on a fucking plantation. So I'm good on that. No, but girl, some of these people they do be trying to help in their own fucking way, but they do not have the vision that allows them to see the full picture. And sometimes when they don't see the full picture, they end up fucking up minorities. They end up fucking us up. They end up fucking us up. As I said on Twitter, I can't run for no fucking political office. Y'all hoes will pull my news up so quick. And I said this on Twitter. I said it would have to be, my slogan will have to be Jamaican Peen 2030. Fucking around with y'all. I promise you. Girl. Girl, it would be a mess. It would be a mess. Them hoes would be like, is this bitch twerking for God? Is this bitch twerking to Beyonce and then trying to run for office at the same time? Them hoes would be like, bitch, girl, with these cheap ass fucking necklaces and shit, girl, they would drag the shit out of me, girl. They would drag the shit out of me, girl. Girl, no man, bitch, y'all hoes trying to get me fucked up out here. No ma'am. I'll stick to the slight bit of entertainment side, girl, because at least I can get away with that shit over here, bitch. No ma'am. Oh my. Listen, that Jamaican Peen, I'm telling you, girl, she'll do it. She'll do it. Oh, God. Adrian, okay, I would do a death drop in my casket if Adrian was on the ballot. Them girls would drag the shit out of me. They would drag the shit out of my gay ass. And then I don't give a fuck about respectability either. Them Democrats, well, at least the Democrats would be like, bitch, get this nigga out of here. His ass is cussing on the fucking Congress floor. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Girl, no, ma'am. Congressman. Bitch, if I was ever in Congress, I would show up with a cute ass brunch boot heel. Girl, these hoes would not know how to take me. Girl, I'll be walking around there like Olivia Pope or Claire Underwood, and them girls would hate it. Oh, they would hate it. Adrian for mayor. Girl, I would be cussing hoes out. Them hoes would not like me. Y'all hoes know that shit. Be like AOC. I guess, but like, girl, my titties be out every other week. It's not realistic. It's not realistic. Yes, ma'am. I would have a cute brunch boot with some tight ass pants, girl, and give y'all a little bit, not too much lace, but like a little bit of lace right here, and just swoop it right back on up with a tight, you know what I mean? You know, give y'all hoes a cute necklace and sit on the court like, what's up? You know, have these fake ass glasses because I already have contacts on, so just have glasses on for the fashion of it, and just bitch be real studious and cunt, have my titties out a little bit like this, honey. Bitch, have my just a little bit, bitch, and be like, what's up? Jamaican Peen 2030. Jamaican Peen 2030. Jamaican Peen 2030. Nerdy for making fashion. Bitch, yes, ma'am. Okay. I'm going to take my ass on. I hope that you had a good ass live stream moment. I hope that y'all having a good day, whatever y'all are doing. Be a bad bitch. Change the game and change the world. Y'all say, wait, don't go. I gotta go. What's for lunch? Girl, I finally decided to give in. And just I'm definitely ordering Japanese food to today. It's happening. I'm gonna sit my ass down and eat a couple rolls, douse that shit in some fucking soy sauce. You know what I mean? Have a dab of wasabi in there, girl. The girls won't be able to take. Oh, Super Bowl, damn. The only reason I put that shit in the title is because I said, girl, I have predictions of big ass commercials. Now, girl, y'all hoes know I don't talk about Miss Sports, but commercials, as far as commercials go, my prediction is that Game of Thrones will drop their trailer within the fucking Super Bowl goddamn show. The Super Bowl goddamn whatever the fuck it's called. Chloe and Halle will be performing during halftime. I will be watching so that I can turn it on and turn it off when they finish dragging the girls with their harmony. But my prediction is Game of Thrones will release their goddamn trailer. I think that we get an Avengers Endgame trailer. I think that we're gonna get Miss Marvel trailer, and they'll probably throw a Shazam trailer in there too if we're interested in watching it. Shazam. Okay, on that note, yes, of course I heard Megan Thee Stallion song with Wale. Megan Thee Stallion is coming to drag the shit out of these girls this year. So just fasten your seatbelts. On that note, I love y'all. And I got some videos to edit on my, no, I got a video to edit for my gaming channel, which I recorded in this too. So look out for that. Make sure that you go to youtube.com/AdrianExtra and subscribe so that y'all hosts can see my videos. I'll be talking about anime and I'll be playing games over there. So, and you know, superheroes and shit. One of my last videos, I talked about Young Justice and 7 Deadly Sins. So, yes, I am the content creator that doesn't know how to shut the fuck up. See ya. Bye.